you guys flew into the eastern part of Canada and spent a little bit. So I want to hear about that part of Canada because I mean I've never been to the east coast of the U.S. So the east part of Canada I want to hear about too.
Yeah. So, yeah, we departed in Calgary. Oh, I have to tell one thing about Calgary. After you left, Phil and I went to the zoo in Calgary. Um, Somehow ended up taking a nap on the lawn in the zoo. But we got up at like 4:30 or something. Um, we like wanted to explore the zoo and all the things we didn't see, and it was already closing down. And like we were just gonna walk through to the part that somebody like kicks us out. So we went to the Africa house, and we were the only people in there, apart from this one zookeeper. And like she's feeding the animals and stuff, and we like start talking, and all of a sudden she's like, "Do you guys want to pet something?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And then she opens this door, and she's like, "Yeah, go in." And like we follow her, and we are in the inside part of the hippo enclosure.
Whoa.
So hold up, you pet a hippo?
So I pet a hippo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
They're some of the most aggressive animals on the planet.
Yeah, but those were really sweet.
Yeah. They get fed daily, taken care of. They know. They're not
You
dumb.
know, they're Canadian hippos. Yeah, they're nice.
They're nice.
Yeah, but like those two, like we were standing at this barrier, like maybe up to our chest. So no match for any wild animal. But those like the zookeeper like I don't know shouted, whistled something, and then they like come running towards us, and they wanted to have a scratch. So like you just pat their huge mouth is, like or snouts.
What does it feel like?
It is like they have a lot of hairs there, but like very sturdy hairs,
huh.
like kind of a cat hair, like
Like whiskers?
Yeah. There's a lot of them, so it is like at the same time it's very moist and smooth, but also has those whiskers everywhere. So it's an I don't know what to compare it to actually.
It's petting a hippo, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's like it's like a hippo.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, man. The only cool hippo I've ever seen was at the Cincinnati Zoo when I was living there. There was a baby hippo called Fiona, and she was just born, and that was like the town news, and they named beers after her, did the whole that kind of thing. But yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
that was my favorite Calgary story.
Dang, yeah, that's a good one.
And so yeah, after Calgary, Phil and I. So for all listeners, Phil is my best friend in Germany, and so he came to visit me and Mark to like do parts of a road trip together. But so Phil and I flew from Calgary to Montreal, which is a totally different thing. Like French Canada is very different to like BC or Alberta.
So I've never been to that part of Canada. How would you, I guess, differentiate the two by when you call them different?
So it is similar to the West Coast, East Coast difference in the US a bit.
Okay.
Like you have a very different architecture. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you compare Portland and Boston, for example,
Ah,
like much more older, much more colonialistic or imperial, if I would have to describe the architecture. But like also the people are different. Like it feels like a French city. That's the thing. Like it really feels like a French city. But like because that's the basically their first language.
yeah.